Hi everyone, it's Batman. Are you ready to learn math? We need your 120 start. All right, I'm talking in my normal voice because I don't know if you can even hear Batman. All right, today our goal is we're gonna work on the numbers from 100 all the way to 120, okay? So we're gonna be working on being able to write these numbers and being able to say them and find some patterns with them. That's our goal today. All right, first off, I wrote some numbers and I want you to think, what do you notice about them? And what do you wonder? We're just doing this first bit first. All right, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of time to think. All right, what do you notice? They're just our numbers in order, right? Starting from 1, counting by ones, all the way to 20. Did you notice anything about the vertical patterns? Our columns? Oh, look. So they start off, the ones place is the same. We're just adding, starting with 2, and then we add a 10. So 2 and then 12. It's 3, and then we add a 10, 13. 4, and we add a 10, 14. 5 turns into 15, 6, 16, 7, 17, 8, 18, 9, 19, 10, 20. And that's the same pattern we see on our 120s chart. Remember, every time we go down a row, it's adding 10. So 2 plus 10 is 12. 3 out of 10 is 13. And you can see that, like if you're thinking of the place value, that there's only 1 3, and then we add a 10, 1 10. Then we add another 10, 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s, and our ones place stays the same. All right, now I'm gonna have you look at some more numbers and think. What do you notice? What do you wonder? Oh, my numbers got smudged. I'm gonna fix them. Give me 1 second. Okay, they're ready. Here we go. Here are the numbers. What do you notice? What do you wonder? All right, so we still have our same numbers up here. 1, counting by ones, all the way to 20. Down here, we have 101, 102, 103, all the way to, and it's squished because I ran out of room, but you can't really see, but that's 120, 118, 119, 120. Okay, what do you notice about these two different sets of numbers? I wish I could hear your thinking. I'm going to think about what I'm going to think that you're saying. So that we have our 1, 2, 3, 4. Our ones place is staying the same. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I'm going to grab my blue marker and underline that, because that ones place stays the same. And that's the same with our 120s chart. This column has all 7s in the ones place. This column has all 6s in the ones place. This column has all 5s in the ones place. And then notice it goes 1 through 20, and then we come down here. Look, it's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So really, we're just counting 1 to 20, and then when we get to the hundreds, all we're doing is we're adding 100 to the beginning. Now, this one's a little tricky because when we have 100, 1 100, and 1 1, there's no 10s. We just have the 100 and the 1. Or we could say we have 10 10s, and 10 10s is the same as 100. So 101, you have 100, and no 10s, and then 1 1. So 101, 102. I'm going to show you like this, and let's practice counting. I want to hear you counting, okay? All the way from your houses and garden. I want to hear you. Here we go. So let's say the numbers. 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, and my little one squished there in the room, 110. Now what comes after 10? That's a kindergarten thing. You guys know that. It's 11. You're right. Let's keep going. Now look. Now there is a tens place. We have 1 in the tens place. So we still have our 100. So we start with 100. 100, and then we say our number, 11. 111. 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, and 120. All right, I'm going to erase some word letters, and I want to see if you guys can figure out what is missing. I'm erasing all of my beautiful work because your challenge today after this video is you are going to be doing a fill in the blanks where it'll have big numbers like this, and you have to figure out what numbers are missing, and you'll drag the missing number to where it belongs. Okay, so let's practice. So let's start at 101, 102, 103. What are we missing? 104. So I'm going to fill that in. Let's keep reading. 105. Oh, what's missing? 100 and what's between 5 and 6? 6. 106. All right, let's keep counting. 107, 108, 109, 100 and squished 10, but it's there. All right, let's keep going. 100, and now we have those 2-digit numbers. 111. Oh, what's missing? 100 and what's between 11 and 13? 12. 112. 113. What's between 13 and 15? 14. 114. 115. 116. 117. Oh, it comes after 17. Oh, and we can even look up there. 18. 118. What comes after 18? Whoop. We already know. 19, so it's 119. And our very last one, 120. So that's all we're working on today. Working on noticing those patterns, how the ones place is just counting by ones the whole time. And then we have our 100 and 0 tens. And then down here we have a 10. So we have 111, 112, okay? So we're working on being able to fill in the blanks and being able to say those numbers. All right, I think that is all. You can always do extra activities on the back of your hundreds chart. There's always good activities you can do back here, working with your hundreds chart to help you solve some problems. But for the fill in the blanks, I want you to try to do it without looking at your hundreds chart. And if you wrote out stuff, like I did, I just erased. If you wrote out stuff on your notebook, flip it over, okay? I want you to try to do this fill in the blanks without looking at anything else. Just show me your brain. I'm gonna show you really quickly what it looks like. Bloop, bloop, bloop. All right, can you see it? Nope, okay. So there it is. So we're counting 100 and, wait a minute, that's not right. That already showed you the answers. There we go. This is what it looked like for you. If it loads. There it is. Look, so we can count. 107, 108, 109. What comes next? 110. So you take your mouse down here, find 110, and then drag it and fill the blank. Then after 110 comes what? 111. And then once you've filled in all of those, you will click done. Oh, and it tells me I only got 2 out of the 8 ones right. Darn it. So try to do all of them. Oh, it lets you go back and fix it. Okay. And it does show me your work and shows me how many times you had to try. So try to do it right on the first time. And there's 2 fill in the blanks that you're going to do. And that is it. And then come back for writing. Have fun.